Welcome everyone to the show. I'm your host Don Vic. You already know we in the building, baby. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the vibes. Boy, am I excited today, man. I got three great guests coming on the show. One at 3, which will start in a few minutes. One at 5 and one at 7. I can't wait to talk to these amazing actors, directors, and everything else that they do. Today we have a special guest coming on the show. She is an actress, directed a few films, and she's also got a background of law enforcement. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where am I getting all these cowgirls from, boy? You feel me? They're coming out the woodworks. For real. So, you know, before she comes aboard the platform, again, I always want to thank everybody that supports the show. Thank you guys so much. YouTube, Facebook, um, uh, TikTok, Parapost Network, P3 Family. Thank you guys so much. You guys have been phenomenal. Uh, Thank you guys so much. And also, I want to say big shout out to everyone. Okay. And how about them Celtics? I was excited last night. I thought we lost the game. We actually lost the game, but you know, this team has been really working hard all season to get to this to get to the finals. They were down 3 games and they tied up. That just shows how much of a hustling team we have here in Boston and how dedicated we are to basketball. Okay. And we are the top dogs. We have mostly all the trophies here in Boston, Mass. You know what I'm saying? So, you have to expect them to do better. You know, uh, so I'm excited, man. Big shout out to the Boston Celtics, man. D White, you did great, man. You covered your grounds. You put your feet down, man. You was playing phenomenal. The whole team, you know, uh, and to get that point in 2.1 seconds to shoot that ball off the backboard and score and win 103 to 104 it was amazing. In the fourth quarter, we was up by 10. Miami Heat came, got their stuff together, came up, caught up, and was up by 1. Okay, and I honestly thought we was going to lose the game. But fortunately we didn't. We had D White, man, come up and hit that ball in off the backboard after it was shot by Marcus Smart, and we won the game. I mean, nobody expected that to happen. No one. Okay, so we got to respect the hustle. And also big shout out to Miami Heat, man, been putting up a phenomenal battle with the Celtics. You know, uh, it wasn't easy with Philadelphia either. Philadelphia, they put up a good game too. So it's been tough, man. Playing 14 games back to back to the last game. Uh, it's very harsh. A lot of these players are very tired. They're probably getting like 2 days rest and then they're back on the court. So playing all these games, man, it's really takes a lot out of you. So big shout out to the Boston Celtics. I'm proud to be a Celtics fan. You know what I mean? And also big shout out to Miami for really putting in the game and really hustling, man. You know, uh, Two great teams. One more game to go here in Boston. Now, if you ain't never been to a Boston Celtics game, especially now that it's the finals, we're one of the loudest crowds ever. Okay, we're one of the loudest crowds. And when you go to the Boston, out here to Boston to watch a Celtics game, you would know how loud the crowd is. Okay, it's so damn loud we can hear them outside roaring. Okay, make your house shake. Uh, that's how big of a fan we are and supportive we are to our team. Same things with the Patriots. When they're doing their thing and they're on their grind, man, the support is there. You know, we really turn up at these stadiums, man, and we let it be known that we're there. Okay, so these Celtics will play Monday, so we're gonna support them. Dave, how you doing, my brother? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for logging in. So, I'm talking about the Celtics, Dave. You know, I know you're a Jersey guy, so I was just talking about how phenomenal they played last night, man. It was so close. We lost the game. The game was lost, and we had 3 seconds to make a play, and out of nowhere, the ball was supposed to go to Tatum, and it was pushed over to Marcus. He shot the three, he missed, and D White was right there to shoot it, tap it in 2.1 seconds to win the game, and beat Miami 104-103. So the game was really phenomenal. It was like tough from the beginning. We was up at the fourth quarter by 10 points. Miami came back. Give me 1 second, folks. Hello.
Hello, Victor.
What's going on? Can I call you back? Can I call you back? I'm actually doing my live.
Jacqueline wants to know what time she's going on.
Who? Oh, she's on at 5.
Oh, because it said on your post, it said 7.
Oh, 7. I'm sorry, 7. Yeah, 7.
All right, I'll let her know.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Right,
Talk to you in a minute. Bye. So that was David J. Paul. That boy loved me, boy. I'm trying to tell you, he called me more than he would call his girlfriend. Don't tell him I said that. So it's exciting. So today I felt like wearing my shirt, of course, because we got to support our teams, right? We got to support our city, and I'm a big supporter of the Boston Celtics, the Patriots, any team here in Boston. I'm a supporter of it, And you know what? It's funny because a lot of people don't like the Celtics. I don't know why, but it's like we're the underdog. Everybody wants to beat the Celtics, and I get it because we got the most championships. I get it. It's a big thing to beat us, but it's not going to be easy. We always had great basketball players here in Boston, and it's like everybody's against Boston. Everybody want to shut Boston down, and I get it. We are the champions. You know what I mean? We have the most titles, and I get it. To beat a team like Boston, man, you really got to bring your A game. So Miami is been playing, 100%, man. They're bringing the game to the table, and the Celtics had a wake up call. They were down 3 games. Now we're up. Now we're tied 3-3, and Monday will be who we will know who the champion is going to be, and go on to the next game. So it's going to be exciting. So for those of you that just logged in, what's up, Malcolm? We got Leora Bat Levi coming to the show. We're just waiting for her to log in, and we'll start talking to her, find out what she got going on. But folks, the game yesterday was amazing. I don't know if some of you guys watched it, but if you didn't, you need to go back and watch the replays of the game because it was listen, I must have ate like 5 pizzas. Not even. Me and my son sat back. We bought some pizza. We ate the pizza, and we were just like, zombies, watching the game because it was like we were stuck to it, And they pulled it out. They really did pull it out. So good game, guys. You know what I mean? I got some people that have been trying to friend request me and stuff. and I've said it in the past, like no disrespect to nobody, but if you friend request me and I don't know who you are, and you haven't been recommended to me from someone that I know, then I won't accept the friend request. No disrespect to no one. It's just the way I run my page. A lot of stuff has happened in the past by me accepting people that I didn't know, and stuff. Things started getting crazy. People started getting crazy on my page and saying certain things they wouldn't say to my guests and stuff. So I don't. If I don't know you, no disrespect to you. If I don't know you, friend request me and I don't accept it, is because I don't know you and you're not being recommended to me from someone else that I know. That's it's good. It's kind of co-signing that you're okay to come on my page. I just like to protect my viewers and my guests from the trollers. You know what I mean? I've had some that sneaked on my page, and I blocked them. And it's funny because I don't get it. Like, you block someone and off your page, and they take that real personal. Like, they find a way to get at you, or they feeling a certain way because you blocked them. Now, we all got to remember, we all grown up here, we all grown folks, and if something is in your page that's not positive, it's just negative, and they're there for the wrong reasons, then yeah, you block them. And people got to understand that. If you're on someone's page and you're not there for the right reason, you're just causing problems, and just there for the wrong reasons, then don't be mad when someone blocks you, okay? Because remember, what's up, Jose? My brother, what's up? What's up? Because a lot of people are very private with their pages, and they trust in me with they're trusting me with having them on my page, and things are fine. Things are gonna go culture. There's not gonna be people friend requesting them that they don't know. And trying to ask them things without even knowing them. I try to run a clean page where people respect other people's boundaries. I don't go around people's pages looking for people to friend request that I don't know. I don't do that. So I appreciate people don't do it on my page, because I do block people when they cross the line, and it's just to give people, you guys, your privacy. If someone wants to connect with someone that's on the page, the right thing to do is reach out to me, because they're my friends. You know what I mean? You don't know them. You just came into my page. So anyone on my page that you don't know, then you just don't know. You have to go to me. And that's just showing me respect. And I appreciate that. Okay. I'll do the same. If anyone has someone that I want on my show, the right thing for me to do is call the person that I do know or I had on the show and say, hey, you got this person on your page. I'm interested in having them on my show. Is it okay if I reach out to them, or can you reach out to them if it's okay, and see if they can come on my show? That's the right way to do them. People respect that. So, no hard feelings to no one. If your friend requests me and I don't accept it, it's because I don't know you and no one has recommended you to me. Okay, so with that being said, let's move on. What's up, Jose? My man 50 grand still in the building. What's up? Yes, Dave. Yes. I've had people like that, Dave, on my show, on my list, that's been friends of mine for a long time, right? Been friends with me for a long time. And I've caught some of them going on other people's pages, and the people calling me like, this person. Why are you reaching out to people you don't know? So I block them right away. Okay, so okay, cool. So finally, I got my guest on the platform. Okay, fellas. Hey. I got Leora Bat Levi on my platform. We're going to talk to her and find out what she got going on. Okay, folks? So I want to thank you guys. Before I bring her on, thank you guys for supporting her, coming on the show and supporting her. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys supporting the show. Yes, yes. And you know, she's also part of, I'm just gonna let her say it. Okay. So guys, please welcome Leora Bat Levi to the show.
Hey,
Hi.
everybody, how you
How you
doing?
doing?
Oh my
I'm good.
gosh.
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for giving. Oh man, we jamming. What we doing?
Yep, I've been
Okay.
jamming all morning.
Really? That's awesome. I like the vibes already.
Yep. I want to say too, like, forgive me because I actually had some work done, like on my in my mouth, and
Yeah.
so my I look like a gerbil right now, so I'm a little swollen, like in my face area. So,
It's okay. I'm not here to
yeah.
judge you. I'm here to know about you, not judge you.
Oh, but I'm a woman. I have to explain when I start getting the gerbil vibes. You know what I mean?
That's funny. Oh
Hmm.
well, so you're a very interesting woman. Okay, I've seen some of the stuff I read about you, did a little research on you, and wow, you know, from here looking over there, I wouldn't know that you had this such background. You know,
Mm.
and that's the scary part. So guys, watch out. Okay, um, you have some experience in law enforcement as well, besides being an actress and directing some films. Um, you want to talk about how you got into the law enforcement?
Uh, well, let me just say I have my family background is
Okay.
military, military, police, and security.
Well,
Yes.
welcome.
Booyah.
Thank you for the services.
Yes. Thank
Okay.
you. You're welcome. But
Yeah.
I don't really talk too much about that because of, I think it's just more or less like a private thing for
Yes. That's
a
fine.
lot of us, a lot of military, a lot of police, even like security, because of the things that we see
Right.
and what we experience, we really don't talk too much about it.
Right.
I remember when I was in law enforcement the first time, because I've been in law enforcement twice.
Right. Okay.
I would just kind of come home and just want to veg and want to relax. I really didn't like want to talk about the things that I saw or experienced,
Yeah.
while I
Yeah.
was on duty. You know what I
Yeah. I
mean?
get it.
It's kind of
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
I
But
understand.
I enjoyed it. I love arresting people. I love putting bad people in jail.
Oh
Um,
goodness. I'm gonna
I
put on
like
mic.
to seek. Yes, I like to seek and search. Okay, we'll just say
Easy,
that.
don't shoot. Easy, don't shoot.
So
So that's great. Okay, I mean, to know you have that experience in your life, that's great. You know, you're very amazing. So you're also a model.
yes, I've done modeling before in the past. But let me just say, so I do also my own armed security services.
Yes, you do.
But trust me, when I go out, if I go out on contracts or somebody calls me to do armed security, I'm not looking like this, okay? And I'm definitely not looking like the whole gerbil thing with the face thing going on. Hey, David, holla. I see you in the room. But anyway, yeah, I'm not looking like it's a completely different person. And the one thing about, let's just say military, police, and security is that you have a different frame of mindset. It's like
Yes.
we don't think like civilians. I mean, I know I'm probably got the whole makeup and hair and pretty
Yeah.
thing going on, but
Right.
it's like I can turn it on and turn it off at a moment's notice, but
Right.
it's like ultimately I'm always thinking quite different than probably most people,
Right.
who haven't had that experience. But yes, I also used to dance. And I still like to do it, if I get a chance. Salsa, cha-cha, and a little bit of merengue. So,
Merengue.
um,
Okay.
yeah, just a little bit of that. Was never really into like the whole waltzing things. It was just kind of too slow. But you know as well as I do that salsa is the dance language of love.
Hey, I know because I'm Puerto Rican, so
Hey,
that's in my blood. You
you
know,
say
and
yes,
it's
okay,
it's one of my favorite dances.
yes.
And I love it. I love it. I love the dance and I love the exercise
Mm-hmm.
because if listen, guys, if you really want to lose some weight, get you some salsa lessons or some merengue lessons because it's nonstop dancing. You're moving every muscle in your body,
Yes.
and you will lose weight because you sweat. Okay.
Exactly. And yeah, you're toning up. I also teach on health
Yes.
and beauty as well. So I
Yes,
teach
you
on
do.
fitness and all of that stuff. But anything that you can actually do to help lose that weight is good. And yes, salsa is one of them. And besides, you just never know who you might fall in love with.
Ooh, maybe I think I have it. My message,
Hey!
hey, 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 hey. It's crazy. It's crazy. So,
Oh, sí, sí, señor.
oh my
Oh, mi
goodness.
madre es mexicana, Sephardic mexicana.
You, oh what?
Mi madre es
Oh, okay.
mexicana.
Okay, your mother's okay. That's
Yes.
also you got some salsa in you already.
Yes, my mother was a Spanish Jew. So my mother was a Spanish Jew. My father was a German generation Holocaust survivor. My Hebrew name is Leora Bat Levi, but my English name is Leora Rosenberg. Okay, so Rosenberg is actually officially my last name. Most Jewish people have two names. They have like an English name, and then they are given a Jewish name at their bat mitzvah or their bar mitzvah. You know, um, but yeah. So my dad was German Jew, and again, like I said, third generation Holocaust survivor. But we also were able to trace the lineage. Long time ago, we were able to trace also lineage of King Solomon and Queen of Sheba.
No.
And so if you remember, Queen of Sheba was the Ethiopian Jews. King Solomon and Queen of Sheba had a son named Menelik. And
Yeah.
so when Solomon sent him and Queen of Sheba back to their land, he learned, of course, the Hebraic ways and the priestly ways. And so you have a lot of the Ethiopian Jews that come from a king and a queen. And so I was able to also trace some of my lineage back there as well.
How cool is that?
Yes, yes,
Yeah, how
yeah.
cool, cool is that's amazing. That's amazing.
Thank you.
So when did you get into the acting field?
Well, you know what? I always did like theater and acting. Music, growing up, music was so very important to me. I
Yes.
used to play guitar, but I played it by ear because I could never read like notes.
Right.
But I absolutely love music. That's one of the reasons I got into dancing. And um, I guess I don't know. I just kind of took off from there. One thing led to another with
Right.
a little bit of theater. I remember in school, I won first prize. I did do you remember Sheila E?
Yeah.
Do you
Oh,
remember
who
her?
don't? Yeah,
Oh,
I'm from the '80s, so I
right.
know Sheila E. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So remember Sheila E? And you remember she used to always play the drums. And
Yes.
so I was trying to figure out like what I was gonna do. And I actually did Glamorous Life with Sheila E. And I had like the drums and everything on stage. I actually won first prize with that. So it's just been a passion for me. That's kind of like how I really started to get into it. And then from there, I almost was cast in a role to play a double for what was her name? Vanessa Williams.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. Okay, she's still beautiful. She's
Yes,
60
yes, she
years
is.
old. Yeah. And then just, I kind of did a little bit here and there with plays and whatever. But I think, I'm a script writer. I love to write scripts. I wrote a superhero movie script, waiting for that,
Mm.
to kind of come about. Yes. Something that
Wow.
has never been done before. And then about, I think it's been maybe 2 years now, I kind of got in more into the whole acting thing because who doesn't want to be an actor? Who doesn't want to get
Right.
into something like that? We see the Marvel
Right.
movies, we see all these wonderful movies out there, and we want to be a part of that. Most people
Yes.
have that imagination. I've always had like that imagination where I could sit down at my desktop and I could put on theatrical music and it just pumps me up. It's something that awakens inside of me, and I can just sit down and I can write,
Hmm.
or I can actually tell somebody a script or these awesome ideas that I have for a movie.
Wow.
So a couple of years ago, I got into a little bit more of the acting where I met a producer by the name of David Heavener. And one thing just kind of led to another where I was cast as a police officer, go figure.
Was it
And
Winsky? Winsky was the name of the officer. Officer Winsky.
yeah, Winsky. Yeah, right.
They killed it with that name, but okay.
I know, right? Oh, they really. Oh, yay. But
Ay,
anyway,
Dios mío.
yeah. Well, it was supposed to be Officer Levy, but I guess they changed it. So I was like,
I would have
whatever.
liked that. That one would have fit you perfectly, Livy.
Yeah,
Officer
yeah, I
Livy.
know, right?
Yeah.
And so anyway, I cast in that, and then one thing just kind of led to another, and I just started meeting a lot of interesting people. And then last year I met David J. Paul. I don't know if you know him.
What? I'm trying to get rid of him. I'm trying to give him away. I'm trying to post him up, send him to another country. I'm trying to get rid of David.
Oh my gosh, he's so funny. Look at him. He
Yes.
says, Victor Santiago, take that shirt off. Oh my gosh, watch your mouth, young man. We already talked about this. What is it? Boston sucks.
Yeah.
He's such a schmuck.
I'm trying to tell you, he is. That's why I want to ship him somewhere.
Oh my gosh. He
Yes.
keeps bothering me about making him challah bread. So when I see him, I have to make him some challah bread.
Right. So
yeah.
you're in a movie called Biblical Hollywood. It's a Hollywood movie.
Yeah.
Called David. Is that casting with David or David J. Paul?
Yeah, I think now he was the casting director for that.
Okay.
I actually think I don't know if he plays a role in it or not. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, he actually cast me as Abigail.
Right.
Yeah, so we originally talked about the main role, but you know, I didn't want to do the main role because I don't take my clothes off on camera. Okay. Only man that sees these perps right here, baby, and these jewels is the man that I'm with, and that's it. So, okay, it's called classy, not trashy.
You would take that to the bank.
Right? Hello. So, but yeah, so he cast me in that movie,
Okay.
and I really enjoy it. I mean, I'm just waiting for it now. You've got about maybe 70, maybe 74, 75 actors. We're just kind of still waiting because we were supposed to start filming, I think, at the end of April. So I don't really know what's going on with that. But
Yeah. Well, I know that they're working. Him and Mary are working. You know, I talk to them all the time, so I know they're definitely writing. And I don't know about this specific film, but I know that they're definitely working, putting some scripts together. For
yes,
for some projects, and I don't know if you're in. Yeah, you are in the chat group. You see,
I'm a part of that. Yes, I'm a part of it. Yeah, they've already cast me in. It's going to be a Jewish comedy. Hello. Okay, and it's going to be kosher. So that's what I like about it. But it's going to be funny. And we were just kind of talking about a little bit. I can't say what it is, but we were talking about the script and everything. And I'm looking forward to that. So,
yeah. Well, you know,
yeah.
I love the group because everyone is growing into this family at the same time.
Yes.
The
Yes.
production team is now uplifting itself off the ground with a team, with a family. So we're all going to be going up at the same time, and everyone's getting opportunities to be a part of something, right?
Yes.
And as a grown up, we feel like, okay, I want to be an actor. You want to be a part of something, part of a group, and everyone here starting from the bottom, you know, together.
Yes.
And so, you know, me being an actor as well, right?
Mhm.
I want to touch other bases, such as assistant director, maybe producer someday. I want to touch those areas as well, just to be more educated behind the camera.
Yes.
You know, I know it a little bit because I went to school for the camera because I run my podcast and I'm always in front of camera, so I got to know angles and, you know, close shots, what shots I'm looking for. So
Right.
it's always good to know that other side, just instead of just being an actor. I'm that type of
Yes.
actor.
Right.
So he's giving me an opportunity to play an assistant director in the film, which I'm highly honored to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, so I can't wait to actually talk to the people that are going to be involved in this project behind the scenes and see what we're going to come up with.
Right.
So
That's amazing. Congratulations on that. I'm sure you
thank
will do amazingly well.
yes. So if you're on set when I'm assistant director, you better be nice to me.
I got your back. Don't worry.
I'll be like, wait, no, let's do it over. Second take.
I got it. I told David, I said, when we get on the actual biblical movie, David, I said, the first time he touches me where he don't belong,
Oh
I said,
boy.
I'm going to thrust him to the floor and cuff him. And David's like, oh my God, Leora, please don't rewrite the script. So I agreed to be nice.
Yes. And Mary is also an amazing woman. She was on my show and she's
Yes.
also new at this, but it's something that she also um wanted to do as a young lady. It was to
Mhm.
be in the film industry, but things
Yeah.
happened along the way that but now she's back and they're putting this great team together. And you're in it, I'm in it. So many amazing actors with so many talent in
Yes.
this group. So I can see this happening in a big scale, right? We got
Hmm.
beautiful women, we got beautiful women in this. I mean, like, it's amazing. Uh so what else have you done as far as filming besides the project, David?
Outside of The Last Evangelist, where I played the cop, I actually I've been invited to. There's a couple more. Actually, there's a few more now. Um, I don't know if you have the flyer. I don't know if I actually sent it to you or not, but there is another movie that I have been asked to play a role
Uh,
in. This is going to be a major role. This is a main character.
Quotation Lady, is it?
Yes, quotation lady. Oh my
Yes.
God, he sent me like so much information, and it's, I mean, it's basically like I don't know how to describe it, but he's got like so much information that he sent me, but um I can't give away too much, but I'm a
Right.
main character.
Okay.
And I just found out like the other day, and I'm really like getting into back into the gym. I've been in the gym, but I'm really starting to tone up because a few years ago I toned. And just with life and things that I went through, I lost a lot of my muscle mass. So it doesn't take me long. So I've really kind of been back in the gym for the last several months, toning up big time,
Yes.
and getting my body in shape for this, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up having to do some.
I lost you. I can't hear you. No, I can't hear you. Um, Let me see. Sorry, guys. This happens sometimes.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay,
I didn't even touch anything, and then my mic just went on mute by itself. The
it
government,
does. So,
they're watching.
yes, you know,
Oh,
you
you
know,
know.
you know.
Oh, trust me, I know. But
So, go ahead.
anyway, lady, I'm really getting myself back into where I was a few years ago, like really toned, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing quite a few stunts and things of that nature, being a
Oh,
main character. And yeah, I'm a main character, and I'm going to be fighting several big guys, in the movie. These are like, yeah, like
like
muscle
me.
head guys, like bodybuilders, he was telling me.
Oh my
And
goodness.
I can't say too much about it,
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
but I'm an assassin.
Ooh, yes.
And basically, I'm taking out quite a few villains. I have like these flashbacks and things of that nature.
Oh, so
So,
it's you're kind of like playing like Nakia, that movie Nakia, where she's like an assassin,
yeah,
all dressed in black. She got the sword, and she's really good in combat.
yeah. Any kind of female role that you can think of that is an assassin.
Yeah.
That's basically. And I think he was saying something about a movie that was on Netflix. I can't remember what it was. I thought he said Vengeance or something to that effect, but it was a movie, and I haven't been able to watch it yet. But yeah, it's going to be something along those lines where I'm just kind of taking people out.
Well,
And
I can't wait to see it, Leora, and
yeah, me neither.
I can't wait to actually work with you on, on
Hmm.
some project in the future,
Yeah.
and see you in action.
Yeah. Well,
Let's.
I have several reels out there. I did a couple of reels like a week or so ago. Now that's kind of like, I do my makeup like very professional when I get ready to do my reels. Today
Yes.
is just kind of like, you know what, just throw some war paint on my face. I've got the whole gerbil thing, thing going on with the swelling of my face, but
Yeah.
it's kind of like it is what it is. But I'm just the type of person like when I'm on set, I like to look professional. I
Right.
don't just like
Right.
to even like here, to be honest with you, I still like to look classy, professional.
Well,
It's just
you are classy. You're a classy woman. You can just tell. You
thank
know,
you. I appreciate that. Um,
your posture says a lot.
yes.
You know, I
Well,
like that.
unless I have an AK-47 in my hand, then you're in trouble. Or if I have my 9 millimeter or my MMP, my
Forget it.
posture's a little different.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
guys, we're gonna have to check when she pulls up to the shoe. We're gonna have to pat her down. Make
yeah.
sure she ain't got no AKs, no grenades, no smoke bombs. Okay.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. And people just want to call you right when you're in the middle of
Hey, it happens. It happens.
never fails.
It happens to me too.
Yes.
So you've been in several movies. I seen something on your page that you directed as from Millie something. I
What?
forgot what it was. So you've directed before.
No, I have not
You have
directed.
directed? Oh, okay.
No, but I do. I mean, I share a lot of other people's information just
Okay.
to kind of help people out. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
Um, I have been also invited to Chicago. I don't know when they're going to be filming, but it is going to be for a role. It's a detective movie, and so that's going to be out of Chicago. Um,
Uh,
and then I've invited for a short film. This one's going to be out of Florida, but we're still kind of working on that. It's not a paid,
yeah,
part,
paid.
but
Yeah.
I don't really care about stuff like that. I know, if I can help somebody, I want to help somebody. So I may have to raise the funds to go down there. It's at one day and, one day in a hotel. But if I raise the funds, I raise the funds. And it's for a good cause.
Right.
It's going to be like a church setting. And it goes along the lines of my faith, yeah. So,
That's cool.
yeah.
Being an actor or an actress is not. You know, it's it's fun to do. It's not for
Mhm.
everybody. Everybody
Right.
wants to be an actor, and it's not for everybody. Uh, but for those people that are fortunate to have that type of skill to be able to be in front of the camera, like we
Yes.
are, they're fortunate. They're gifted. So you know, um, have you have you ever thought of directing or writing a movie?
Well, I wrote a movie. It's a superhero movie.
Right.
And I actually wrote this before Marvel, way
Okay.
before Marvel came out. So,
Really?
yes, I wrote it.
Oh.
And, I wrote it. I started writing it, I believe, in 2002, and I think I completed it in 2003 or 2004. I know it took me like a year, maybe half a year to finish it. And so I'm still adding, things to the movie. I'm adding like mermaids and giants and, off-world planets and things of that nature into the movie. As you grow and as you mature, even if it's with a movie script, even if it sits there on the shelf for a while, you take it off of the shelf. As you've grown and you've matured, you're going to want to add different things in your script, because now you have different ideas.
Yeah.
And so I wrote that. And yes, I would like to be a part of course, helping to direct it. I'm not going to sell it because it's going to have a sequel. And then I
Mm,
also want to turn it into a comic book as well, and maybe a cartoon series. So
mm.
I would like to be a part of directing that. It's just I feel like I have this imagination it's I have it, and I've been able to explore it. Even like in a lot of the reels that I have created. I just created a few reels today. And I actually had my makeup done professionally and all of that, and my hair was looking really good. And I thought, okay, well, what kind of warrior? Because it was kind of along the lines of a warrior
Mm.
that I did. I'm going to be putting that on Facebook and Instagram. But I don't know. I told Mary, I says maybe it's kind of like the goddess of love or something like that
Oh
because of the
wow.
way that I dress. Yeah. I mean, I worked that thing like all the way. It was like, boom, right? So I have this great imagination and, even more of a imagination that's really waiting to just explode. So
Right.
yes, being able to direct, I believe I would be great at that.
Right.
And as long as, I'm able to explore my different characters because I like playing different characters. Who doesn't?
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So
Right. I love the same. I love to play different characters, but I got the certain look. I got a certain look
yeah.
where I can play, mobsters and gangsters
Hmm.
and stuff like that. I got tattoos. You know,
And I can come after you and hunt you down,
see, there you go.
right?
She already
I'm
want to hurt.
sorry.
She already want to hurt
Okay.
me, David.
I'm sorry.
So, I do like to play different characters, and I've said I want to be in 3 movies that I haven't been casted or played yet, which would be a military movie, right?
Yes.
I would like to play a military movie. I would like to play a western movie,
Hmm.
like a bad cowboy,
Oh
and
yeah.
and I can see me playing a superhero
Yes.
film. Like one
Yeah.
of like a big guy. Remember that movie where the guy was called Rubber Man? They had the Rock Man.
Oh,
What's the name of that
oh
cartoon?
my goodness, Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four, and
See,
that's the guy's name, Victor.
see, yeah,
He was
yes,
the rock guy,
yes. I love that they had one, and the sequel to it was really good as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I actually
So,
played a. You said military. Now I think you would be really good in playing military. I can see you playing a military part. I played a military assassin last year
oh
out of a
wow.
movie called Piercing Wounds, and it's now on Tubi.
Oh, Piercing Wolves.
Piercing, Piercing Wounds, and the director and writer is Andrew Jacob Brown. Awesome, awesome man. I'm telling you, you got to get a hold of him. He's awesome. You would love to have him on. He directed the entire film. Now, also, I did a little bit of martial arts and some like staff fighting. Now he's like, whoa, type of martial arts. So he did his own choreography and everything. And but the only thing is, like, I really didn't have like a lot of time to learn the choreo. I was getting frustrated, and because I was really sick on set, like I mean, I was really, really ill. I had sinus infections in my
Oh
face,
wow.
all throughout my body, like everything. I was retaining water. I was really, really sick. But and you could tell just by looking at me, I didn't look healthy at all.
Right.
Not like I do now. But anyway,
Okay. Yum yum yum.
that's that girly girl coming out. Okay, so um,
You funny.
but uh, that's probably why I'm going to be in the Jewish comedy too. I can't wait for that. I
I
can't
can't.
wait to call
I
David a
can't.
schmuck, on set. But yeah, but it was a lot of fun. We had several other military assassins that were there, and I can't tell you what happens at the end, but it's really good. It's a love story. It's a military like love story, so you got to go and check it out.
Yeah,
You
definitely. I,
got
I wrote it down. Piercing Wolves, right? Like
piercing
wolves.
wounds. No, piercing wounds. WOUND.
Oh, wounds. Okay.
Piercing wounds. And like I said, it's on Tubi, I believe now, so you should be able to watch it.
Okay. So I seen the name Andrew Jacob
Mm-hmm.
Brown. I don't know if I saw it on the group or what I was going through your page. One
Yeah.
of the two. I think I saw the name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure who he is, but I ran by the name.
Yes.
So, you know,
Awesome man.
yeah. So military. Okay, let me ask you this: have you ever played a role? And I asked this guy last time. I mean, the other day. Have you played a role where the character that you played, you said, "Wait a minute, this is me. This character is actually me."
Not yet,
Not
but
yet.
once I play the role of Abigail and David, it's me.
Okay.
Abigail is me, and you have to know the story of Abigail, the biblical story. You have to
Right.
understand the background, but that is me.
Okay. I'm definitely. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the fact that I bring you guys to my show and I interview you, get to know you guys a little bit, and your background, to see you guys in action in a set, it's gonna be phenomenal for me. Because
Yes.
then I would see your true talent, in front of the camera,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what drives me. And I learn from that.
Right.
I know a lot of people take classes, go to school and take classes for acting, but I'm more a hands-on guy. Like where I see something, I I capture it right away. Versus
Mm-hmm.
like reading it or being told, I can imagine it in my head, but when I see it done, it's just boom, it's right there, and it doesn't erase.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and I love to see different characters because you might play a role that I might be directing, and then I might play that same role in a guy's version, and say, wait a minute, I seen Leora did the same character and she played it so
Yeah.
well. So
Right.
let me do the same in the man's version. And so that's how I kind of do my thing. I love to see people
Right.
because I learn from
Well,
them.
I'm kind of the same way, to be honest. Like, I've never taken acting classes. I think that like music comes to some people so easily.
Right.
Like I said, for me, I love music. I express the way I feel
Mm,
through music, even when I'm acting. Like I love to put music to my reels because it's how I feel. It's
right.
how I'm thinking. And some music or some actors who've never gone to acting class before, it just comes natural to them. Like for me, it's like I sit and I think about what I want to do, what I want to say. It's like a camera in my mind, and it's constantly rolling in my mind, and then I just act it out. That's what I do. So
So you come from a music background. So do you sing?
do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. No,
No. Okay. I'm just
I
asking
used to sing. I used to.
because
I
I do.
used to do. I used to have a group, like when I was doing the salsa dance, like when I was younger, I should say, before I got into salsa. And there was a group of me and two other girls in like high school, and we got together and we had this dance group, and it was called Naughty Girls. Now it wasn't like Naughty Girls like most people would think. Okay, we just called ourselves Naughty Girls, but that was back in the day. Ooh, yeah.
Right.
So I used to do a little bit of singing. Like I can more or less like harmonize with someone when I'm
Right.
really thinking about it, and I'm really into like the music. I can harmonize pretty much, but I'm not no Tony Braxton or anything like that or Whitney Houston.
I'm not
No,
great either.
no.
I'm not no T Marvin. T Marvin
Right,
Williams. He's a
right.
he's an R&B singer. He's an amazing singer, Leora.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in and showing my
Oh,
guest.
To Marvin. Oh, she looks like she can sing.
No, it's actually him. To Marvin Williams.
Oh,
Yeah, T Marvin Williams.
T Marvin.
Yeah,
Hola, ¿cómo estás, Marvin?
yes.
So
He's a
yeah,
great guy.
I have to
So,
be in the groove to get into like singing, to be honest with you. But
well, you
like,
can come with me. You can come with me. No, baby, no, baby, no, baby.
no, no, no. Okay. Whew.
I said it.
No,
T Marvin is here.
okay, go ahead and do that. Do that again. Down. Go ahead.
Hey, 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 hey. So I love singing. I also come from a musical background. My father used to
Yes.
play guitars. My mother used to sing. Everyone in my family, my uncles, I got over 18
Yes.
uncles and aunts, and my uncles all play instruments. Some of my aunts used to sing,
Mm-hmm.
play maracas. The ones that didn't sing, they play the instrument.
Yes.
So
Right.
I come from that. So singing has always been something I wanted to do.
Yes.
I got into some rapping stuff when I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
and but I enjoy music. Music, I'm like you. Music gives me um, like this energy, like this uplift. It's like gospel music.
It moves you.
Yes,
Yes.
it moves me,
Mm-hmm.
and like you, like when I'm reading something, I gotta hear music. I gotta put some music to it,
Yes.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
to really get into it. But you've been acting. You got a great background. You're working on some new films with David and Mary, which is an amazing thing. Um, what other hobbies do you have besides the acting and the music?
Um, I am a cook. My papa was a professional chef, so I love to cook and present the food. Like a lot, I do a
Mm,
lot of that on time, and I share it on Facebook, sometimes on Instagram. But I love to present food that I cook. He used to travel the world, so he made like everything, and he
oh
taught me
wow!
very well. Gardening, I have a green thumb. I love gardening. I love plants. I love growing my own vegetables and things of that nature when I can. And of course, like I said, I like to teach on health and beauty. And, most people, I'm like 30 years old.
Wow.
I'm not 30 years old, you know,
Yeah.
but the way I carry myself and all of like my beauty regimens and things, I love to teach it to other women.
Right.
I come across women all the time. You would be surprised. Women that are very insecure about their skin, their
Yes.
hair, especially their hair and their body. And so I love to be able to encourage women on using organic and natural products, to make yourself beauty. Because my thing is this, you can be beauty on the outside, but the inside is nasty and cold
Yes.
and
Yes.
dark. Okay. So
Yes.
beauty means nothing to me.
Nothing.
I don't
Right.
care if you are a woman. I don't care if you are a man.
Right.
Beauty means nothing if you have an evil soul and if you are
Yes.
dark on the inside. Okay. I don't do evil. I don't do dark.
No.
I encourage people that are in that arena, but I feel as if you are taking care of yourself on the outside, then the inside is just going to shine through even
I
more so to make the whole part of you even more beautiful, whether you are a woman or whether you are a man.
agree.
So I love to teach different, like Cleopatra baths and
Mm,
Cleopatra balms and different ways to, like exfoliate and just make yourself look good, you know?
that's amazing.
Yes. I
Lord,
would
Lord, I think I found one.
love, I'd love to play Cleopatra. That's one part I would love to play. But
Right.
wait, what do you mean? You found what?
The,
Yeah?
no,
Yeah?
ese es relajando.
Hey, okay.
It's relajando.
Okay.
I throw jokes here and there, so
Okay, it's okay.
you'll see how I'm a jokester. I'm a
It's all
comedian
right.
at times.
It's okay.
Uh, um, so you're right. The inner beauty, it's to me is is very important, right?
Mhm.
Like you said, the outer beauty is fine to be beautiful outside, but if you're ugly and mean inside, it
Yes.
takes everything else that looks beautiful to the side. And being single, right? Being single for a while now, and before to me was the outside,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I made so many mistakes doing that because I didn't take the opportunity to find out what that beauty was like inside. And after months went by, I started figuring out, wait, this is not what I wanted.
Yes.
This is not the same person I met
Mm-hmm.
or I seen. So you're right. Now I look for interior,
Yes.
not the outside, because looks ain't everything.
All
If
right.
you know, if your interior is beautiful, you know, and we vibe and there's a connection, I'm okay with that because at the end of the day, you know, we're not going to stay beautiful forever, right?
Right, right.
So,
And
but
there's nothing wrong with desiring someone that is beautiful. And
yes,
that's okay because if
right,
that's your flavor, like for me, I'm not
right,
going to bed and waking up to ugly every morning, sweetheart.
right,
So you have to look good to me.
right,
Okay.
right. You have to
And
have
right.
right,
If I'm mad at you and we've argued and I'm looking at you at the across the way in the kitchen, but oh my God, he is so good looking. Like he's gorgeous, he's handsome. You know what I mean? But it's like I'm so
yes,
mad, So there's
yeah,
nothing wrong with that. But it's like you said, you have to be able to vibe. You have to be able to connect. And
right,
yes, you're not going to have everything in common, but you're going to have a lot in common yet. I feel like this. I feel like God brings two souls together. And when those souls are supposed to be together, they connect immediately and they
yes,
talk to each other in different ways. Everyone has a different love language. And I'm
yeah,
pretty sure
right,
you've probably heard of that before. So
yes,
I believe that when you bring your love languages together, whatever that may be, you're going to get that explosion. You know what I mean?
right,
And
right,
but we do have to be careful being single too, because and I don't mind being single. I like being single, and until I know that the right one is in front of me or I have met him. Because I've been with my ex-husband and then 15 years later with my ex-boyfriend. After him, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait,
yes,
because I really thought that he was it. And I don't know why I'm going down this road. Maybe this is for someone, but it was like he cheated on me.
yeah,
And you know what? I bless him. God bless him, really and truly. I wish nothing but the best for him. But for me, I have chosen to wait because I
right,
believe in the waiting. There's always something being done in me, always me maturing, always me getting ready,
and
to
learning,
yes, and learning and meeting the one that I'm supposed to be with. So you got to be careful because see, the wrong one is going to lead you to chaos, but the
yes,
right one will lead you to serenity and peace and
that's
love.
right. Amen to that. Amen to that. And I've learned my lessons, you know, because
Hmm.
I used to be that cheater, you
Yes.
know, till my heart was broken. And I found out how hard it hurts when you love someone. Like
Yes.
that really tears your heart out, you
Hmm.
know. And when that happened to me, I said, you know what? That's my learning lesson.
Yes.
Um, I got to treat my partner the way I want to be treated. I got to respect her the way I want to be respected, right? So I've learned that.
Hmm.
I've grown along the way. And so I've learned this. If I have a partner, right, that I chose that I want to be with, then why should I go out and look for something else when I got something at home that's secure, someone that loves me,
Yes.
someone that I love, someone that I know in and out, and
Yes.
risk that for something that looks beautiful, for something that I
Right.
just met and don't even know,
Right.
you know, and take that risk to lose something that I love. So
Right.
I've learned to wait, like you said, wait for the right person, and not just be jumping around with
Yep.
different women in here and there because all you get is bad reputation.
Well, you get a bad reputation, but you also get two other things. You
Yes,
get soul ties. People don't
yes,
understand that there's something that's called soul ties.
yes,
We are spiritual beings. And
yes,
so
we are.
when we are together with someone, that is a soul tie with them. Okay. Not just your body, but your soul. You're giving your heart and soul to someone. And then, the other thing is too, you don't want to be going out there trying to catch syphilis and gonorrhea and honorrhea and all the other arenas, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
have to be really careful.
Yes, you do
So
have to be careful.
it's better just lock it down and stay focused on your career and, focus on yourself and just wait. But anyway,
Okay, so this will be my last question. So what do you have going on right now at this moment that you're preparing for?
well, definitely, quotation lady, I'm preparing for that, just body wise and stuff. And then also the detective TV series that's going to be out of Chicago. I don't know when they're going to start, but I'm practicing, of course, my lines. Like I have the script, so I have to practice my lines. That's going to be very interesting. And that's going to be a short. but it's a TV series, so it's going to continue.
Okay.
So those are the two things right now. Like I said, I have another offer for Florida, but just kind of waiting on that one
Right.
just to see. Yeah. So that's it right there.
Okay.
And of course, I'm waiting for some armed security, services and stuff. Because I mean, I do, like I said, my own armed security. But you would think that with all of the shootings and everything that's going on, that people would be blowing up my phone, and asking for armed security, for conferences, whatever type of events, even like bodyguard. I
Right.
have a friend of mine that is in special operations. He's in quite a few special operations that I can't talk about, but
Right. Right. I get it.
like he's literally on satellite. Okay, like he can make a phone call and military, people will be like right there. I'll just say
Yeah.
that. So he's going to be looking for a armed security driver to transport legal, not illegal, legal goods. So he's looking to hire me for that, which will be good money.
Good.
But if anybody is looking, for armed security, all my stuff is on Facebook as well. You can go there and see a lot of, my experience with cuffing, baton, some hand-to-hand combat, different things, that I've done.
Well,
That
when I get popular,
I
then I might hire you for my security. Okay.
That's what David said. He's like when he goes, I don't know, he's going somewhere. I think Los Angeles,
Yeah.
California, or something like that. He's like, you can come and be my bodyguard. So whatever, I'm available.
Right.
I'm
Right.
available.
Okay.
Let
So
me
that's
know.
awesome.
And then you can tell other people too. Any of your other people come on here, actors or whatever, if they're looking for someone to do armed security, just reach out to me and let me know.
Oh, most definitely. I'm pretty sure they'll
Yeah.
love to have you. Okay, because nobody's
Yes.
gonna expect you. No one is gonna expect you to be who you are. Okay, but I
Uh,
know, I know. I'm just ain't telling. You're gonna have to
yeah.
find out on your own.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you for coming on the show. You know, thank you for giving me your time. I know you're a busy woman, and I can't wait to work with you in the future. Hopefully, we can see each other in Florida, working with Mary and
Yes.
David and everyone else, and maybe we can, get to know each other a little better there. Um,
Yes.
but anytime you have something you want to promote or you want to talk about, you think that you want to let the world know, you can come on the show, talk to me. We'll bring you back and we'll talk about it.
Wonderful. Oh, that's such. Thank you so much. I really
Yeah,
appreciate that. Yeah,
that's what I do.
it's been a pleasure being on here. And
Thank you.
hey, everybody, it's nice to meet you. I know Mary's here. Um,
Yes.
Marvin, nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
David, thank you everybody for your support. We need to support each other. That's the important thing.
That's it. It's all about supporting each other
Yes.
and growth.
Yeah.
So where can they find you if they want your services? What's the page that you have for that? For the security.
Um, well, they can email me. Let's see, how can I put that in here? I do StreamYard. Let me just.
You
I'm
can
trying
send
to.
it to me on my page and I'll share it on my page.
Right. Leora belongs to Toyah at AOL.com. Leora, Liora. And then the word belongs, BELONGS. And then TOY as in young, A as in apple, H as in Henry at AOL.com. So they can either email me or they can call my business line. And the business line is 936-649-5062.
Awesome.
No
Awesome.
crazies, okay? No cucarachas, okay? I shut it down right away.
Ay, Dios mío.
Yes, I is meal.
So, if you want to tell me you was half Mexican, I would never know. I would have never guessed that at all.
Well, a Sephardic Jew, okay? Sephardic
Sephardic
Jew,
Jew,
which are
okay.
Spanish Jews. And
Yeah.
then, of course, the King Solomon, Queen of Sheba,
Yes.
Ethiopian Jewish part of me as well. And then my papa, German Jew.
Ooh, girl, you got it all. You got all the flavors. That's why it's called salsa.
Right, salsa.
Well, thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate you. And again, you're welcome here anytime. So
Gracias.
So I'll see you soon, and thank you so much for coming aboard the show.
Thank you so much. Gracias. Thank you, everyone.
Ciao.
Okay. Adios. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yes, folks. Yes, folks. Make sure you guys tune in and check her out. Support her. Go online if you need security. And this is what it's all about, folks. This is what the show is all about. It's about helping and connecting people to other people, directors, actors, entrepreneurs, book writers, and to let people know what exactly each individual is doing out here in this industry. So, I do have a meeting at 4:00. So I'll talk to you guys at 5. Big shout out to Team Marvin, R&B singer, my man 50 grand. My son Stacks from Stacks in the City. Make sure you go to SoundCloud and check out his new single, Stacks in the City. Big shout out to David J. Paul, my man 50 grand. My beautiful friend Mary Spenzia. I hope I said that right. And everybody else that's watching on YouTube and on Parapost Network. Big shout out to all the investigators around the world, paranormal investigators around the world. You guys are awesome, and keep doing what you're doing, and I'll see you guys at 5 p.m. All right? And with that being said, folks, you already know the vibes. I'm going to let y'all go with peace, love, and respect, and I'll see you at 5 p.m. Tune in because I got another great special guest and one at 7 p.m. It's amazing. Tune in. All right, folks? Peace.